There is great shift occurring now, all over our planet. Loved ones are returning to prayer, seeking their highest purpose, and yearning to help and heal their fellow man. Please ground yourselves, settle in, and join us for Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God, an hour of authentic sharing, clarity, wisdom, and healing. Introducing Michael Brian Baker.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God. I am Michael Brian Baker. Welcome to this Thursday at 2 o'clock. Have a great show ahead for you. We are at the Cool Change radio station here in North Hollywood, California. Freddie Siegel Studios. Very grateful to them for helping us put this together. I'm a student of life and also a practitioner of the healing arts. I have a group out of West Los Angeles in California called the Breath Center, and we are an enterprising young group of folks who are out to make a difference in people's lives. And if you'd like to check out some of the work that we're doing, you can reach out and find us at www.thebreathcenter.com. It's www.thebreathcenter.com. Again, www.thebreathcenter.com, and we hope that you will visit the website and take a look at some of the things that we're doing. We've got an incredible group of people. We're feeding people. We have a hospice program on the uptake. We were doing a prison outreach. We've got private sessions that we're doing with people. We just got done with the Indigo Vortex, and today, if you hang out and pay attention, we are going to be announcing the winner of the Moksha Festival Pass that we're giving out for this weekend starting August 4th, which is a wonderful Ayurvedic festival in Santa Monica at the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium. So in putting together this radio show, Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God is all about service, and I wanted to create something beautiful for community and that featured people that were really making a difference in society. And we've had a lot of wonderful guests on today, and today is obviously no different from any other show. Today we have with us Kevin May, otherwise known as Phil Osophical. And so welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. So I've said, that I believe that you're the future of the conscious shift that's going on. Kevin's just in his early 20s, but he's a budding spoken word artist and author, and you're also a recording artist, and you're driven by consciousness and creating more awareness and more sustainability in our world.
Yes,
but first locally, right? And you stay engaged in a bevy of different projects revolving around the paradigm shift. You like to call it the paradigm shift, right?
Yes.
As everything's changing in our economy. And most recently, you biked across America, right? Exploring sustainability with a group called the Cultural Recyclists.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But perhaps what you're best known for is poetry. Right, written word.
I like to call it Flowetry.
Right, because there's a definite flow to what you do. Right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your childhood and where you're from. I always like to start off that way.
All right. Well, first, thank you for having me on the show, and thank you to everyone watching, listening. So, yes, I grew up in what I now like to call Peaceburg, Pennsylvania. I'm wearing my Peaceburg t-shirt here.
Okay.
Formerly known as Pittsburgh. And I was born and raised there and went to city schools all growing up. I got one older sister, and I'm just really grateful for my childhood. My friends and I would always play around in the neighborhood playing cops and robbers and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then in high school, I started getting interested in all these new things when I got a laptop, started watching YouTube documentaries and surfing the web and just meeting interesting people. And I went through some struggles with chronic pain, which kind of put me through some tough times, but that really propelled me to search outside and kind of break out of my bubble. And for the last 4 years or so, I've been breaking out of my bubble a lot more and just exploring the world, learning, sharing, and just really excited about all this change happening in the world these days.
Yeah, they have that really cool drawing where it says comfort zone, and there's a big circle, and then there's a small circle by it, and it says like your growth or whatever it is, right? Reaching outside of your comfort and doing things that might not be familiar. We were just talking about, you were telling me that you were out the other night and you had this night planned where you were going to be visiting a club and you weren't able to get in. Just slight challenge with not necessarily remembering your ID. And instead of going home, you made the best of it and you met people all night and made friends and hung out. And a lot of people, I don't even think that they would think like that. You know, it's really an incredible place to come from. You're very fluid. You know,
I like to go with the flow.
Right. Flow?
Yes.
Should we you have something you can kind of spit for us a little bit?
I would love to share a little Flowetry.
All right.
And as you mentioned, my alias is Phil Osophical.
Okay.
And I like to share what I call paradigm shifting Flowetry. So this piece here is called Paradigm Shifting Flowetry.
Okay. You can do. Why don't you do it right into the people watching? Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So here we go.
Okay.
Can you sense something strange? Like we're living amidst a big change? Not a change to a new form of rocket ships. What's becoming more obvious is we need a change in consciousness. I'm talking change as we remove splinters from our brains, as we identify the sources of our pains, as we release these invisible chains. And so my flows will not be about hoes while half the globe's lacking food and clothes. See, our culture's filled with information but never wisdom. Little kids sitting glued to the television, getting locked into a mental prison. TV, creating hella victims, inflicting tunnel vision, and programming our decisions. Clicking off is the mission. See, what if I don't conform and form a swarm of brainstorms to break all the norms? My life's been a roller coaster ride through space and time. I wasn't facing time, but I let demons infiltrate my mind. Living life centered around wasting time until I woke up, said I ain't wasting mine. Metaphorical scoliosis, now I've got a straightened spine. But then I felt searing pain. The world's wounds have no covering. Oceans gasping for air while civilization is smothering. Meanwhile, Gaia is trying to do some mothering. Confused kids, we just pollute her with another thing. See, we live in a world of paradox. Kenyan kids yearn for a pair of socks, while Americans anxiously stare at clocks, wasting our entire lives away until we open up our eyes and say, I'm taking off this blindfold, revealing my divine soul and changing up my mind's mold. But we're up against the machine's invincible wrath. Tough to keep the torch lit on the invisible path. You may get lost in the darkness of despair, seeing no way out of that devilish lair. But deep in your heart there remains an ember. Synchronistic deja vu helps you remember that a more beautiful world is possible, even amongst monstrous obstacles. All it takes is a new pair of perceptual spectacles to see that life is ineffably incredible, unforgettably majestical, 'cause butterflies and caterpillars' DNA is identical. And the universe will help you unleash your potential. A change in beliefs is all that's essential. And the world is infinitely intricate. Just gotta find your niche amidst the symphony of instruments. And it's the space in between that gives life to the dream. If you keep your eyes keen, then you'll see what I mean. And beyond pessimist-optimist dichotomies are practical transition town philosophies towards a world with less PCBs and a lot of trees based on reciprocities. Converging revolutions, there are lots of these sprouting up like poppy seeds at increasing velocities. And once your ego deflates, you become humbled and grounded. Realize the universe has us surrounded. Feeling interconnected, you're bound to be astounded. So you may ask who, what, where, when, how. But we're the ones we've been waiting for. The transition is now. Thank you so much.
That was great. Really, really inspiring. I got to ask you, so how old are you?
I like to say I have 21 tree rings.
Okay, 21 tree rings.
Yes.
So, you know, I just find it inspiring. I just had a 6-month-old Elijah Ray, and thinking about how they're coming in brighter and more conscious, and you're a reflection of that. And it's beautiful, and I am so happy to have you on the show today, because everything that you just spit is about love, serving people, feeding people, and remembering God.
Yes.
It's right in the pocket, buddy. So we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll come back for more. Yeah, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you,
It's a great way to start off the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin May, we'll call him Philosophical from here out. We're going to go to a break. We'll be right back. Love, serve, feed people, and remember God.
Oh.
Have you been bit by the travel bug? Don't miss this one-time, life-changing opportunity to experience healing beyond your imagination. October 12th, it's the Mystic Sufi Healing Journey, destination Istanbul and Cappadocia, Turkey. Dissolve into the many sights, smells, and fresh foods of the Far East and experience luxury cave dwelling at its finest. Fill your soul with 10 days of healing, breathwork, meditation, and yoga with Michael Brian Baker. Immerse yourself into Cappadocia's rich culture. Bathe in the mineral hot springs. Enjoy the thrill of hot air ballooning. Explore underground cities and rock-hewn frescoed churches. Traverse the valley on horseback and shop in local markets. Hurry, as October is approaching and space is limited. Visit www.thebreathcenter.com. That's thebreathcenter.com. Click on the events page and join us. Don't miss out. That's www.thebreathcenter.com. Thebreathcenter.com. Click on the events page and join us.
Please don't forget about me. If you don't work to heal now, what type of world will be left for us kids when we grow up? Remember that when we heal ourselves, we heal our world. My future depends on it. Keep listening to Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God with Michael Brian Baker.
Today, experience The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God. I am Michael Brian Baker with the Breath Center out of West Los Angeles, California. We're here in beautiful Freddie Siegel's studios here at Cool Change Radio, North Hollywood, California. And just to list a couple of events for you that are coming up, this Friday, August 3rd, we will be at Silver Lake Jewish Community Center, and we will be doing a community healing gathering. On August 4th, which is Saturday, we will be at the Moksha Festival at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon doing a sound healing and also a large group healing, giving back to Mother Earth for all of the beautiful things that she gives us without asking anything in return. And then that night at 8 o'clock, we will be at Bambula, which is in Marina del Rey at the end of Washington Boulevard, and we will be having a community healing as well. So there are several groups coming up as well that you can attend to come out and see what all the talk is about. We just got done with the Indigo Vortex Festival out in Apple Valley, California, which was a blast, and today we will be announcing the winner of the pass for the Moksha Festival this weekend. Again, today we have Kevin May with us. Phil Osophical. I'm going to start calling you Phil Osophical.
Please
is that
do.
okay? Can I do that?
That is all right.
So Phil Osophical, he is... he's an amazing human being. At the age of 20, he's already shaking up the world with some great clarity and consciousness, and he's got a lot going on. Let's talk a little bit about what you have going on right now. I'm sure you have a website, right, that people can visit. What is that address of the website?
Yeah, well, thanks again for having me here. My website is www.phil-osophical.com. So
say it one more time.
It's phil-osophical.com.
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 Okay.
And that has some videos. You can listen to my first album there. You can check out some other events coming up.
What is coming up for you?
Well, I'm currently on the Flowetry and Gift Circle tour, and I've been traveling for the last month, and basically I've been sharing Flowetry at different events, gatherings, small and large festivals, and spoken word Flowetry, as I shared earlier, as well as beatboxing and singing is kind of my usual repertoire. And then also facilitating gift circles, which is this really powerful exercise where a group of usually 10 to 20 people sit in a circle, and on the first round, everyone just shares their name, maybe their favorite superhero or something like that. The second round, each person shares things that they need or things that they want. Maybe you want to learn how to sew, maybe you want to learn how to fix bikes. So you share your needs, and then on the third round, each person shares their gifts or their offerings, whether that's a skill, a resource, an idea. And it's just a really incredible process how all these needs and gifts then interconnect and build a lot of new friendships and relationships. And in my hometown of what I call Peaceburg, I've been facilitating these for the last year and a half, and it's just built so many new connections. People from across neighborhoods become friends through these gift circles. We got a bunch of YouTube videos about gift circles, testimonials of people saying, wow, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. And
What's your YouTube channel in case people want to check it out?
well, it's youtube.com/user/CosmicRevolutionKS.
Okay, but they can just look up Cosmic Revolution KS and you'll come up, right?
Exactly.
Cosmic Revolution KS.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And you just got done doing Lightning in a Bottle, right? Was that the last festival that you did?
Well, I was at Lightning in a Bottle. I was more recently at the National Rainbow Gathering down in Tennessee, which is kind of very similar to Burning Man, except there's no electricity. Okay. So it's 7,000 people camping in the woods, building co-creative community and just sharing. There's no money involved whatsoever. And everyone cooks community meals. There's drum circles. It's so incredibly beautiful. I feel honored to have been able to go, and I shared Flowetry around fire circles and in different settings and connected with a lot of really inspiring folks.
When did you start feeling the draw to step out and start presenting yourself in this way? How old were you when you started getting the bug to do this type of stuff?
Well, I believe I started the YouTube channel about 3 years ago with my friend Sam. So KS is Kevin and Sam. And yeah, when I got a laptop my junior year of high school, and I started watching all these video bloggers who were just sharing these really inspiring things, and I was just really woke up to a lot of new things about different ways you can shift consciousness with meditation and healing practices, and learning about permaculture and growing food. And I was watching all these things, kind of taking it all in, but I didn't feel like I was really giving anything back. But then I was like, well, I can't really start my own YouTube channel. You know, I'm only 17 and no one's going to listen to me. Everyone's going to think I'm some little kid just shouting at a camera. And so I was pretty apprehensive to get on YouTube. But then I started just dabbling a little bit. I made a few videos and people were like, wow, this is really helpful. And I was like, wow, something that I have to give actually helped someone. And it just felt so fulfilling that I was of service, as the show is called. Just being able to help somebody else felt so good that I was like, I got to keep doing this. I got to at least try, you know. And one big thing that really inspires me is speaking up for those who don't have a voice and those whose voice go unheard. For example, indigenous people, the voice of women, the voice of children, the voice of people of injustices all over the world, not to mention non-humans who are in struggles, you know, forests that are being clear-cut. I feel like I can help speak up about these issues.
In your Flowetry? Do you do
through Flowetry, absolutely.
You got another one about people who don't have a voice. Do you have one that you want to share?
Sure, I could share one that definitely touches on that.
Okay, go it.
All right, so this is called Transition Town Flowetry. And the Transition Town movement is something that really inspires me. It's basically a way of taking action locally to affect global change.
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay, Kevin May, ladies and gentlemen, Flowetry.
Or philosophical.
Philosophical.
Do you have the drive to create a world that's vibrantly alive? A place where all species can thrive? Well, this here is a gathering of the tribe. Is the 9-to-5 shift gripping your soul? Tired of drifting with the flow of the status quo? Then paradigm shifting is the way to go. Come take a glimpse down the rabbit hole. See, we live within an invisible fence. Everyone's walking around tense, conditioned by our own parents to focus only on future events. But then we miss what's right here on this big, blue, beautiful sphere. Gaia's got a message for us to hear. Do you have headphones in your ear? The message that Earth is giving me is that we must use our abilities within our own vicinities, allow our creativities to abolish negativity. Nature's saying, mimic me and rejoin the symphony. And if we use permaculture techniques, we'll be having a fresh feast within the next couple weeks. And you may think I sound outlandish, but I don't want our species to vanish. Already billions are famished and ecosystems consistently damaged. But if you take a step back like Hubble, amidst all of the serious struggles, people are stepping out of their bubbles, coming together and forming big huddles, coming up with solutions to our troubles. So many brainstorms, it's creating puddles. There's a change coming. Can you feel that we're near it? A revolution of mind, body, and spirit. A coalescence of our heads, hands, and hearts. With you and I is where the change starts. So if you feel caged by an isolated feeling, sacred plants may initiate the healing. Layers of separation you will begin peeling. Oh, and did I mention, if you use the power of intention, then your life becomes your own invention. And if you take the time to reclaim your mind, you just might find that all of life is intertwined like an ayahuasca vine or the kundalini in your spine. And so I'm here to validate, motivate, and co-create, 'cause every day on earth is a day to celebrate. And when we all meditate, we let blissfulness radiate and demonstrate what can happen when we all collaborate.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, man. Philosophical, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
What you're doing is very important. You do have quite a bit to share, don't you? And all of that is coming from where? Your brain?
I like to say I'm hollow bamboo that the universe jams through.
Oh, what a great channel. We're going to go to a break. We'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, love, serve, feed people, remember God. I am Michael Brian Baker. Get your healing on right now, folks. Great show. We'll be right back.
Have you been bit by the travel bug? Don't miss this one-time, life-changing opportunity to experience healing beyond your imagination. October 12th, it's the Mystic Sufi Healing Journey, destination Istanbul and Cappadocia, Turkey. Dissolve into the many sights, smells, and fresh foods of the Far East and experience luxury cave dwelling at its finest. Fill your soul with 10 days of healing, breathwork, meditation, and yoga with Michael Brian Baker. Immerse yourself into Cappadocia's rich culture. Bathe in the mineral hot springs. Enjoy the thrill of hot air ballooning. Explore underground cities and rock-hewn frescoed churches. Traverse the valley on horseback and shop in local markets. Hurry, as October's approaching and space is limited. Visit www.thebreathcenter.com. That's thebreathcenter.com. Click on the events page and join us. Don't miss out. That's www.thebreathcenter.com. Thebreathcenter.com. Click on the events page and join us.
You're listening to Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God with Michael Brian Baker.
This has never been attempted before by any treatment center, ever. Seasons Malibu is willing to take the risk because they understand quality care and evidence-based long-term recovery. Pay for only 3 months of treatment and stay until you are better, period. I'll say that one more time. Pay for only 3 months of treatment and stay until you are better. Enough is enough. Seasons Malibu wants to count your days of recovery, not the dollars in your pocket. No gimmicks, no guarantees, just straightforward world-class treatment until you are better. Do not hesitate. Call now. Seasons Malibu, 866-780-8539, 866-780-8539. That's Seasons Malibu at www.seasonsmalibu.com or 866-780-8539. 866-780-8539 for a free consultation and details. 866-780-8539.
Brothers and sisters, deep thinkers, philosophers, hard workers, human beings, people who like ice cream, welcome back to Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God. I am Michael Brian Baker. I'm having fun today. Man, there's so much going on right now. I just feel so lucky to be part of conscious community. We all go through these periods in our lives where we're stuck in jobs that we're not happy with, or there's challenges that we can't get through, and there's lots of shift happening, and it's better to go with the flow than swim upstream. And so the question becomes, can you turn downstream? Can you surrender to it and allow it to take you and float you and understand that you're held in the hands of the divine the whole time? You're never alone. Even though you may feel alone, you're not. There's a greater plan. The dreamer is controlling the dreamed, and we are the dreamed. So there's a lot to discover. Again, going over the calendar of the events for the Breast Center, and I just want to put a shout out to the Breast Center crew, Diana Hahn, Jacob Shively, William Brown. God, I can go on and on. Lindsay Tan, there's so many people, Don Jaraki, all of the people that have helped shift this into a completely different place. Dana Goodman, the Breast Center has now become this beautiful movement of people in service to others and into their healing. And luckily, I get to be part of this. And one of the things that we have coming up very soon is going to be Feed People. And feeding people is one of the most important things that we can do for society. We have a Feed People coming up. Please reach out and join us to Feed People. You'll be contacting Jacob Sheevely, and his number will be up on the screen. Contact Jake and get involved with us, if not to Feed People, to do one of these incredible events. On August 3rd, we'll be at Silver Lake JCC. August 4th, we'll be at Moksha, and then at night we'll be at Bambula. That's 2 workshops that you can take advantage of this Thursday. This Saturday. Then we're going to be taking a week off, and we'll be back Saturday, August 11th at Yogi Vidala in Los Feliz, doing a Yoga That Heals Breath workshop. And then August 17th, we'll be at Bambula. Saturday, August 18th, we will be at Minnie's Loft in downtown Los Angeles. This will be a day retreat including yoga, healing, and a vegan cooking class. It's called Let's Just Be Together, and you can sign up for that on the website, www.thebreastcenter.com. It's www.thebreastcenter.com. And then August 25th, we will be Breathing with Wolves. Let's not forget to give a shout out to Therese Cruz out of Mexico City, our new incredible branding artist. Come with us and breathe with these majestic creatures. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Thank you to everybody from the Breast Center who's working towards making this a movement of global proportion. And that's what we're looking to do. I know that might even be a little bit about what you're looking to do, right? Philosophical, ladies and gentlemen, here on Love, Surf, Feed People, and Remember God today, here at Freddie Siegel Studios.
Happy Thursday again.
Happy Thursday again. So not only are you a Flowetry artist, flowing poetry that flows, baby, but you're also an author and a recording artist. What should we talk about first? You want to talk about the book?
Sure.
Let's talk about your book. You got it, right? You can hold it up in
I do, yes.
Everybody's got a book in them, but look, here we go. This guy's 21 years on the planet, and he's already, and it's all, what is that? That's all hand-drawn? What, you drew that with your hand? Hold it up a little bit closer so they can see. It says, Paradigm Shifting Flow Book by Phil Osophical. That's gorgeous. And hold open a page so we can see, and I'll tell you, just hold open a page, whatever you like, so we can read through it and share with people what you got going on here. So that says, but deep in your heart there remains and then what's it say?
An ember.
An ember burning. Wow.
Yes.
That kind of, hold up another page, just real quick.
All right.
I'm kind of getting a little bit of something's coming in for me. That looks a little bit like Be Here Now by my teacher, Ram Dass, this guy right here. Was there any inspiration behind that?
Absolutely.
There was.
Be Here Now is one of my favorite books.
Really?
And yeah, it's definitely had a profound impact on me. I've went back to reading it several times, and every time I go back, it's like, wow, it's a completely new book.
Right? How did you come across that? Were your parents into Dr. Richard Alpert or Ram Dass, or how did you come across it?
Well, I believe it was recommended to me by a close friend, and I picked it up. I read the intro at Barnes & Noble's, and then was really fascinated by that. And then a few months later, I read the whole middle section, which is kind of like this flip book with drawings and big, interesting text. And that's largely where the inspiration for the flow book came, because it's kind of like a coffee table book that you can just pick up, flip to a page, and get some inspiration. You don't have to necessarily read this 490-page book. You can just flip open to the center of Be Here Now and just be here now.
Right, and it always has that piece, too, that fits exactly what you're going through in that minute.
Exactly.
Right? So how long, can I ask how long it took you to complete it?
Well, it's been kind of gestating for about 3 years. That first piece I shared, Paradigm Shifting Flowetry, is the main portion of the book, and it's brought out into each page is a line of the poem. And I'd been planning on writing it for a while, though recently this year I felt really called to put the pedal to the metal and bring it into the 3D world.
Great.
So here it is.
Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
how can people get a hold of that? Are those available for people to buy, or?
Yeah, these are available. I like to say it's a sliding scale of $12 to $20.
Great, look, very
And
conscious.
these are supporting the Flowetry and Gift Circle tour. So I've been sharing these with people all across the country as I travel, and I'd be happy to mail them anywhere in the country. My email address is philopgh@gmail.com.
Tell them right there.
philopgh.com or @gmail.com, excuse me. I also have a PayPal account directly on my website, which is available right here.
Great. Okay, great. So again, remember, people, this show, Love Serve Feed People and Remember God, is all about featuring folks that are making a change and here or doing their work, basically. And here, if you got a book in you, you may want to sit down at the computer or grab a pen tonight and get started, because there's a lot to be shared. And and you've done it. I want to congratulate you. I don't even have my first book done yet.
Well, thank you.
And what else do you have? I guess you have some CDs that you put together.
So my first album is called Paradigm Shifting Flowetry.
Hold it closer to the camera so that everybody can see. I'm going to switch over. There you go. Paradigm Shifting Flowetry. Great.
And
okay.
This is 14 tracks of beatboxing, singing, and spoken word flowetry, including the 2 pieces I just shared previously on the show.
Okay.
And this I usually share for $9. I'd love to send it to you. You can also buy it on the website on the Bandcamp page. It's available there. And I have on the YouTube channel, which is linked on the website, a lot of live performances at spoken word events and things like that.
Very cool. So you're ready to do some beatboxing?
I believe I am.
Okay, so who in the house has a song? Taylor, what should he beatbox to, man?
I'll translate it into beatbox.
Yeah, he'll translate it into beatbox. Yeah, you got to come up with something.
Give me a classic.
A classic. How about can you do like the Maha mantra?
Maha mantra.
That's that.
Boom doom doom dooba 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 doom. Got any other ones you want to translate?
How about Star Spangled Banner?
Star Spangled Banner.
That's going to be really tough, man. You said.
Can you hum it for me?
Oh, say can you see? I'm impressed. Okay, you got 4 stars. Did you come up with one?
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna give you up.
I don't know that
Oh
one.
no, he struck out, man. All right. So check this out. So you were. I want to talk a little bit more about some of the things that you do.
Yeah.
Before we go to our next break, and we only have a couple minutes here. So, you bike rode across America, exploring sustainability with a cultural recyclist. Who are the recyclists, and what was your experience?
Well, I went to Penn State University for a little bit and became friends with some really cool folks, and we decided to form the Cultural Recyclists because we were all interested in sustainability. So we rode from the East Coast, Woodland Beach, Delaware, clear across the center of the U.S., visiting eco-villages, urban farms, transition towns, and we volunteered, helped out with gardening and laying down mulch, all kinds of things. And it really just opened my eyes to all these inspiring projects happening all across the country. So we went all the way up through Wyoming and through Yellowstone National Park. And then we went over to Portland, which is a beautiful place, and then down the coastline, finishing in San Francisco. And it was just an incredible journey, learning experience.
Awesome, man. We're going to take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk more about it. Love, serve, feed people, remember God here at Freddie Siegel Studios. Cool Change Radio. Hang out to find out who wins.
Today, experience The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
You're listening to Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God with Michael Brian Baker.
Have you been bit by the travel bug? Don't miss this one-time, life-changing opportunity to experience healing beyond your imagination. October 12th, it's the mystic Sufi healing journey, destination Istanbul and Cappadocia, Turkey. Dissolve into the many sights, smells, and fresh foods of the Far East and experience luxury cave dwelling at its finest. Fill your soul with 10 days of healing, breathwork, meditation, and yoga with Michael Brian Baker. Immerse yourself into Cappadocia's rich culture. Bathe in the mineral hot springs. Enjoy the thrill of hot air ballooning. Explore underground cities and rock-hewn frescoed churches. Traverse the valley on horseback and shop in local markets. Hurry, as October's approaching and space is limited. Visit www.thebreathcenter.com. That's thebreathcenter.com. Click on the events page and join us. Don't miss out. That's www.thebreathcenter.com. Thebreathcenter.com. Click on the events page and join us.
We are back. Loving those beautiful commercials. Love, serve, feed people. Remember God, loving those beautiful commercials. Love. You gotta love everything, man. You gotta love
Everything
it all.
is love.
Love it all. Love, serve, feed people, and remember God. I am Michael Brian Baker, healing arts practitioner out of Los Angeles, California, here at Freddie Siegel Studios, Cool Change Radio. Got the Breast Center out of West Los Angeles. We are an international group now, doing Skype sessions all the way to Istanbul. If you're interested in healing, or if you have family members that are suffering, visit us at www.thebreastcenter.com. Again, it's www.thebreastcenter.com. We've developed some modalities that are easy and fun. We've got a group of 16 people right now on cleanse, stepping into a better way of being as far as alkalizing their systems and losing unhealthy weight and developing better behaviors around food. And we have so many beautiful things going on right now. It's almost crazy. I don't know if I forgot to thank the Breast Center. I was talking about everybody. I may have forgotten Diana Hahn, who's our business manager. We love you deeply. Thank you so much for all you do for everybody. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. I know I probably did, but a lot of people coming onto the movement here with the Breast Center, and there's a lot to do. So if you're interested, again, reach out for us and let us know what your gifts are, and come and join this movement of healing. There's some beautiful things happening. Okay, Moksha Festival winner. Today, we're going to announce the Moksha Festival winner, and we're also going to be telling you how you can win tickets to Bhakti Fest. Again, full 4-day pass for Bhakti Fest is going to be available. I'm going to tell you how to do that right after we announce the winner. So the winner for Moksha Festival is, you announce, who's the winner?
Angelina Butera.
Angelina Butera. Yay! Woohoo! Congratulations, Angelina. I actually know Angelina. She's awesome, really sweet. Met her at Shakti Fest, actually. Angelina, congratulations. You're coming to Moksha Festival, and hopefully you'll be with us for our sound healing group gathering. Just contact us at info@thebreastcenter.com, info@thebreastcenter.com, and we'll tell you how to get your tickets. What we'll do, we'll wait till the end of the show to announce the question to allow people to join our drawing to win a ticket to Bhakti Fest in September in Joshua Tree, California, which is going to be dynamite. Something you will not want to miss. So today, again, welcoming Kevin May, a.k.a. Phil Osophical. Thank you so much for coming on the show and
Thank you.
and being with us. You are an incredible being, man. I'm so glad that you're here sharing your art, your books, your CDs. And one of the most important things about what you're doing, not even to mention the fact that it's super and hyper conscious, is that you're on purpose. You're on purpose, and you're doing some really cool things too around sustainability. I kind of rushed you going into the last break around your experience biking across country with the cultural recyclists. I'm sure maybe you want to talk a little bit about the shameful way that large businesses throw away food.
Yeah, well, while we were on this journey, we did all kinds of alternative food acquisition. We would do dumpster diving. We would go into grocery stores and ask them if they had any produce that was going bad that we could save from the dumpster.
So hold on, just one quick question. So a lot of people, when they hear you say dumpster diving, there's an immediate connotation that there's something dirty about that, right? And I want you to speak to that, because you could call it anything, right? You said acquisition, which sounds much more pleasant, right, than dumpster diving. But what are the facts about when these stores are required to throw things away? How does that all work?
Well, a lot of stores have different policies, though a large number of grocery stores throw away a huge percentage of their produce. Sometimes 20 to 30% of all the produce that comes in is just thrown away. And most of the time, it's completely packaged in plastic. So if you go out to the dumpster, it's not covered in goo or anything like that. It's totally fresh.
It's goo-free?
It's
goo-free?
Goo-free.
Goo-free, okay.
I mean, you can have different experiences at different stores, though I highly recommend a movie called Dive, the film. It's all about dumpster diving in America and how grocery stores, some throw away up to 40% of all the food that is coming in, and it's just going to the landfill. It could be feeding hundreds of people in this country or another country, and it's just incredibly inefficient. And so on this bike trip, we explored that as one aspect of sustainability, how we can become much more energy efficient in how we work with food. And also on the bike trip was when we first started doing gift circles, which is what I'm now facilitating on this tour. And a gift circle is kind of similar to dumpster diving in some ways, in that you're taking the resources available and utilizing them in an energy efficient way. So everyone has these gifts as well as things they need, and they come to a gift circle and share them. And then without using regular money, you interconnect all these things. So maybe I need to learn how to fix a bike. I would go to a gift circle and connect with that. Or maybe I have a huge abundance of carrots that I got dumpster diving. I could go and offer that. Or I could offer skills on sewing or brewing kombucha or something like that. And the gift circle is just really powerful way of building community. And I encourage you, if you're interested, to just check out the YouTube channel. Check out the YouTube channel that we posted, CosmicRevolutionKS. We've got a bunch of videos about gift circles, and a wonderful author named Charles Eisenstein is doing a lot on the concept of sacred economics.
Say the name again.
Charles Eisenstein.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple interviews on our channel with him, and he's doing just really great work spreading these positive alternatives, in the economic sphere, though. Me as a video blogger and everything, I like to see the paradigm shift happening in every single aspect of society. So the economy is shifting, the environment is shifting, the health system is shifting. All these things are shifting towards more holistic practices as we see the dysfunction in the status quo.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting that there are these alternatives. We don't have to suffer so much with the crappiness that is given to us from the television and from the mainstream.
Right. Yeah, that's those are valid points. So if I were to say, again, just to kind of hone it in, to integrate everything, what's your mission? 21 years old. What's your mission at 21 years old?
My mission is to inspire people to share their gifts with the world. My mission is to personally embody the values that I believe most in, and to just be really excited and grateful to be alive on this beautiful planet, and realize that we can implement all these exciting solutions, and we can do it today. We don't have to wait. They're all ready to go. At the end of my book here, Paradigm Shifting Flow Book, I list paradigm shifting possibilities. I've got about 100 different possibilities of little and big things you can do any day. There's just so many possibilities of ways we can positively change, and that's just what I'm super excited about. So happy Thursday, and thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm really grateful, and life is awesome.
Oh, man. Yes. Thank you for coming on. It's a perfect fit. You're a talented guy. I want to see you make it happen. Everything that you want, everything you stand for, I want to see you make it happen. And I'm here to help you make it happen too. We all are. Bless you. Bless you for your work. Thank you for coming on today. Wow. Folks, thank you for coming and visiting for us for this short time on Love, Serve, Feed People, and Remember God. I am Michael Brian Baker. I'm going to tell you how to win a pass to the Bhakti Fest. You're going to go to Facebook. You're going to go to the Breast Center page. You're going to like it, and then you're going to answer this question. Who brought yoga to the West in 1926? Who brought yoga to the West in 1926? Enter our drawing by going to the Breast Center page, liking it, and putting that down. Again, I'd like to give a great big thanks to Freddie Siegel and our friends from around the globe supporting our charity, the Cool Change Foundation. You can help the Cool Change Foundation, moms, dads, and kids in your community, and you can do that right now. Just simply send your donation of love and support directly to the foundation at thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Once there, simply click the Support Us link at the top of the page, and you'll be helping the children. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Every penny counts, and no donation is too small. From all of us at Cool Change Radio, we thank you for your support. Okay, I'd also like to thank you, Kevin. Thank you for coming on the show today, and we'd like to also thank our fantastic engineer Rob Gainey, author of Rockin' Your Stage Sound, available in bookstores now. The show is produced by Bradley Quick Productions and has been made possible by Freddie Steagles, YouTube, Google, Buzz Brothers, the Salvation Army, Universal Studios, Milestones Rants, Malibu, Tim Allen, Marilyn Tooth, and many others, including the Cool Change Foundation. So I want you all to think about how many people you could be healing, how many people you could be helping by healing yourselves. It's all an inside job. Start with drinking more water, getting more sleep, and not criticizing and judging yourselves. Take care of each other.
Feed people and remember God. Thank you for your participation today. If you have feedback, requests, questions about healing, or you wish to be a guest on our show, please email us at www.loveserveandremember.com. That's loveserveandremember.com. Be well and take good care of each other.